Hey guys, it's Shai, and welcome to my channel. Welcome. Hello guys, I know it's been a while and I know I've been saying this for maybe the past 2-3 videos, but I assure you that I am back and fully in effect, and you guys will see more videos and uploads on vocalists, singing, yeah, and much more tips. So today I'd love to share with you guys a few tips on vocalists. My name is Shaika. That's my full name, but you guys can call me Shai. Now, today's video, as you can already tell by the title, is going to be on tips for vocalists that are beginners, okay? I found it very important to share this video with you guys because oftentimes people are starting off singing and, you know, I'd get DMs, I'd get messages that'll be like, hey, what do you recommend, you know, as a singer or a new worship leader, different things like that. And it's kind of hard to reply to each and every person one by one. So I thought, you know what, maybe I should just make a video on the topic itself and just speak about it. So number one, get your pen and paper before I actually start. The foundation for any singer is knowing how to breathe. Breathing properly, knowing when to take big breaths, knowing when to take small breaths is super crucial for a singer, especially as a beginner. That is the number one advice that I would give to anyone. Know how to breathe. Breathe properly. Know when to take big breaths. Know when to take small breaths. That is super crucial for any singer. You know why? Breathing is the foundation. It's what helps you carry out the note. It's what allows the note to come out airy, light, sounding beautiful. When you don't breathe, there's a difference. You can hear the sound difference. For example, let's say I'm singing a song, here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am. I'm already out of breath, okay, because I'm not breathing. Now if I breathe, here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my guide. You hear the difference? That's the difference between when you breathe and when you don't breathe. So I would definitely recommend knowing how to breathe. Breathing properly can also avoid having vocal disorders down the line. When you know how to breathe when you're singing, it allows you to relieve tension from your vocal folds and actually use your diaphragm correctly. So make sure that you know how to breathe. Breathe through your diaphragm. These are just some beginner tips for you to know. Knowing your range is so important. Oh my gosh. Know your range. Know how high you can sing. Know how low you can go when you're singing. That is super crucial for any vocalist. Knowing whether or not you're an alto, tenor, or soprano is key for when you are singing, especially when you first start out. You do not want to sing in keys that you're uncomfortable with because the note is going to come out weird. It's going to come out awky. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's so important to know the key that you're singing in, to know your range, so that way you could know which key to choose to sing in. Because imagine you start off on a key that's too high for you, and then once you get to the climax or the bridge of that song, you're stuck, or you're breaking, you're cracking, you know? Or you can cause yourself to strain your vocal folds, strain your vocal cords. So that can also cause vocal disorders down the line. And I'm saying this as someone who developed nodules and is overcoming it day by day. Please make sure that you sing in keys that you are comfortable with. I'm not saying to limit yourself. I don't think it's okay to limit yourself where you're just like, you know what, I'm only gonna sing in this key because that's the only key that makes me comfortable. No, but know what keys are your limits. Know which keys you can and cannot sing in. Because as a vocalist, it is important to expand your range, you know, but it's also important to know how high you can go. Know your limits, okay? Number 3, as a vocalist, another key thing is to drink lots and lots and lots of water. Water hydrates your vocal cords. Water is important for your vocal cords. Notice I said water. I didn't say soda. I did not say tea, although tea is important. I did not say juice. I did not say orange juice. Definitely stay away from orange juice if you're a vocalist. Every now and then, if you'd like to have orange juice. I'm not gonna tell you to not drink it, but every now and then. I didn't say coffee. I didn't say alcohol. I didn't say sparkling water because, a lot of people like to say, oh, I drink water, I drink water. No, you're drinking sparkling water, carbonated. That's not gonna help you. Drink water. If I were to recommend what water to drink, oh, definitely alkaline water. Drink lots of alkaline water. A lot of times, spring water. Drink spring water. Yes, not just any spring water. Drink spring water. The alkaline water that I drink, I would say, is Eternal. I drink Evian. I stay away from Essentia because there's a lot of particles in there that do not need to be in water. So I would definitely drinking Essentia. Drink lots of alkaline water. That's super important for your body. I also there's this alkaline version of water at Costco's and BJ's. I forgot what it's called, but it says alkaline. It has like a little plus on it. I drink that. Spring water, the spring water that I drink is Fiji or Evian. So Evian and Fiji are my go-tos. They cost a pretty penny. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna spend a lot of money when it comes to maintaining your vocal cords, but it's better to spend money taking care of it than rather you spend thousands of dollars to repair it, which is what I'm doing technically because I have to follow up with doctor's appointments. It's better that you do that ahead of time. So I really recommend that. Avoid having those issues in the future by drinking the right water, drinking lots of water. And when I say drink water, do not drink water 30 minutes before you're about to sing. No, you're supposed to hydrate your vocal folds throughout the week. You don't wait till you're about to sing to actually drink water. You need to do that ahead of time because it takes time for the water to actually hydrate your vocal cords. The moment that you drink water, it doesn't automatically hydrate your vocal cords. So you have to really take your time, hydrate your vocal cords throughout the week, throughout the week. You're at work, you're at school, you're at home. Take that time to drink water. When I say drink water, drink 1.5 liters, the least. That's the minimum. The most that I would recommend is go to 3 liters. But honestly, if you're in 2 liters, you're safe. But 1.5 is the bare minimum. And we don't do the bare minimum, okay? When it comes to our voice. And last but not least, listen to your favorite singers. Oh my gosh. Listen to your favorite singers. Growing up, I listened to Whitney Houston. I learned to listen to different people in different genres because you get to learn and imitate the people that you listen to. I listened to Whitney Houston. I listened to CeCe Winans. I listened to Yolanda Adams. I listened to Celine Dion. I listened to a whole bunch of different vocalists because it's so important to expand your ear to learn from different people. It's very important to mimic other people and to imitate other people. There's nothing wrong with that. You learn and you find your voice by doing so. You pick up from different people that you can. Oftentimes people, feel very prideful and they feel like, oh, I can't learn from this person. I refuse to listen to this person. Okay, good for you. But as for me, and as for a lot of great vocalists out there, they listen to other vocalists. That's how they learned. Listen to different genres. Listen to gospel. Gospel is my number one, but I'm also Haitian. I like to listen to compa. And then on top of that, listen to jazz. Listen to classical music. You will find that you will expand your vocal range. You will expand your vocal knowledge. You will expand yourself when you listen to different vocalists and you listen to different genres. It allows you to really branch out and create your own sound. Okay, so don't be afraid. Don't feel like, oh, I'm being a copycat when you listen and mimic other people. No, the greatest of the greats do this. CeCe Winans did it. Whitney did it. Great artists, great singers, great worship leaders that I know are great. And part of that is because they learn to listen to other people. They learn to put their pride to the side and to say, you know what? I can learn from this person. This person is great at their craft. I want to know what they did to better themselves. So these are the tips that I would give you guys. These are all the tips that I use to begin singing. I started singing when I was 3, but actually singing professionally was around 7, 8 years old, taking vocal classes. I'm having a vocal coach around that age. And I learned all of these different tips from the many different vocal coaches that I had growing up, and from, you know, just doing my own research as well. So I recommend all these tips to you. Don't be afraid to learn. And if you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments soon. Okay? And if you want me to continue with this series, let me know. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for the support always. And God loves you too. Mwah.